I got inspired to make this recipe when I was taking a walk and I went by this gorgeous, fragrant rosemary bush, and it was December. And I thought, there's got to be a way to use this rosemary in some beautiful Christmassy bath recipe. So what I came up with is these bath salts, and I'm going to show you the recipe, and at the end of the video I'm going to show you a really good trick for extending the shelf life of your bath salts. So the first ingredient that we have in our Christmas bath salts recipe is Epsom salt. Now, Epsom salt is a natural salt, so it has no expiration date like an engineered salt. Table salt is an engineered salt, and that does have an expiration date. But your Epsom salt will last forever. And as you probably know, if you haven't tried an Epsom salt bath, you should. They're amazing. Epsom salt is made of magnesium, sulfur, and oxygen. And when you soak in it, you absorb the healing properties, which include pain relief and improved circulation and immune response. So this is going to make the core of our bath salt recipe today. We're also going to use a carrier oil. I'm using castor oil, which is great for skin nourishing and moisturizing. I have 4 cups of Epsom salt here so that I can make 8 half jars of these bath salts. And I have 2 tablespoons of the castor oil. The next thing I'm going to use is frankincense oil, which is perfect for a Christmas recipe because frankincense goes back to the time of the Babylonians, and they use this as a healing oil and great for skin as well. So we're going to put 20 drops of frankincense oil into 2 tablespoons of castor oil. And when you put your essential oil into your carrier oil, you're making it able to spread through whatever recipe you're making, and it prevents skin irritation, which can happen if you apply your essential oil directly to the skin, or if you put it directly into the recipe without first mixing it into a carrier oil like castor oil. Okay, then the next ingredient I have is red soap dye, soap colorant, and then I have fresh rosemary sprigs, which is the piece de resistance for this recipe. And we are going to be separating the rosemary off of the stalk like this and using it that way. So first we're going to add our Epsom salts to the bowl, and then we're going to put in our mixture of frankincense, essential oil, which, hey, what could be more perfect than hearkening back to the first Christmas for our Christmas bath salts, and our castor oil. So we're going to mix that in, and we want to mix it really well to disperse it throughout the bath salts. And then I'm going to use this warm red soap dye, and I'm going to do about 20 to 30 drops until I get the color just nice and festive and how I like it. So, you know, use your judgment there on the color and how deep of a color that you would like. Again, you got to mix it in really, really well. And once you've got it all mixed and the shade that you like, I'm going to go for a little bit more. Then, before you add your rosemary sprigs, I'm going to show you the trick that will extend the shelf life of your bath salts. Because even though the Epsom salt itself doesn't expire, the oils do. So we're going to pour the salts onto a baking sheet, and we're going to essentially bake the salts at 200 degrees for 20 minutes, shaking every 5 minutes. Okay, I have taken my bath salts out of the oven, and my whole kitchen is fragrant. And now for the fun part, I'm adding the rosemary sprigs. I took about a cup of rosemary sprigs, and I will mix these in. And then I'm going to show you how to package them up. Super cute. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pack up our beautiful Christmassy bath salts. And these are so great for exfoliating your skin and making you feel refreshed, and they should last several months now that we toasted them. So I'm going to pour mine into this 1 cup mason jar to gift. If you are joining me in making 8 gift baskets, you might want to use these 1/2 cup plastic containers instead. And then I'm going to add a nice rosemary sprig right on the top there. And look what I did. I found this cute old pillowcase. It's green and white check, so I cut out a square. And then I have this mason jar, red and white lid, so we got the whole Christmas theme going. And you should see how amazing my kitchen smells right now.